vegetable sweet sauce. I took too big of a breath.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully making your Thursdays better.
Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, you're thirsty for a
Podcast
little,
is Thirsty Thursday.
little bit of you boys over here. Jesus
Bruh.
Christ. So, I want to start this off with, I watched Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do we get to talk about it?
A little bit.
It's kind of been 2 weeks.
Just to allude to it. Not as in depth as other things, but yeah, we can discuss it. I thought the first half kind of sucked, to be honest. And the second half, like after they started like getting into it, then I was like, all right, this is
Did you see the old one?
way better than the old one. I'm not trying to say it's not.
No, I know. I was wondering if you wanted to.
I haven't seen it in like 20 years.
Right, but we did see it.
But we did see
So
it.
just-
We've seen it.
I can appreciate the newer one just
Yes.
because of.
And
I don't know.
I like the actor they picked.
I thought the cast was good.
Yeah.
Me and my dad loved Kano.
Of course you guys loved Kano. He's so annoying.
It was so funny.
He's so annoying.
Oh, it was good. It was a good little injection.
Anyway, whatever. Let's get into racing. Let's start off with congratulations, Eric, and the team. We won the
That was my
Nürburgring
congratulations.
for the majors, solidifying us as obviously the best team there. Points won't show it because we don't have as many people racing, nor do we have pros on the team or whatever. But we're the best team. We've won 3 out of 5 or whatever. We're too talented. Too talented. And now your boy's racing in it. I'll be racing in 2 weeks at the 500, the Indy 500 for the majors. So we have 4 entries into the majors this coming race. Might have 5. Mike said he was thinking about doing it. So let's go.
Wow.
Not sure if we're gonna be all on the same split. I think they have like a target size that they try to get to, and if we're not within like a tenth of that target size, then they won't put us in the split. Or we'll still get points, but we won't get into that split. Remember, we still have these tags. I have a lot left. If you want them, message us on any of our social medias, comment whatever. $5 flat. I've sent out 12 already.
No shipping.
No shipping. Like, it's a part of shipping's included. Because it's just coming by an envelope. So,
Yeah.
rock on.
No, they were. I love mine.
It's dope. It looks good on my Corvette keychain. I didn't ask for any questions this week because I knew we were kind of crunched for time. Not really crunched for time, but I knew you were going to
You
be
could
late.
just say you
so
forgot. You could just say you forgot.
I didn't forget. I just didn't do it.
You forgot. It's okay.
Okay. But last week's question was, where was Dale Jr.'s first Cup start? And it was in Charlotte, 1999. For this week, who's won the most Indy 500s? I'll give you a hint. It's a tie. That's it.
Is it Willie B? Speaking of which.
Willie B's never run Indy 500.
I know. I'm just being stupid.
Okay. Willie B. Speaking of NASCAR,
I'm going to see how he did. Hold up.
we had Kyle Busch win.
I almost fucking picked him too, dude.
I almost did as well.
God damn it.
So he's now at like 18 years of winning. At least once, which is pretty baller. We have NASCAR's coming to
Your boy fucked me.
Rocket League.
Your boy fucked me.
No, he got fucked.
No,
No,
he
he
fucked
got
me. No, that's the last time I pick his useless ass.
I mean, he
Useless.
was in second place, and then the guy behind him smoked him.
To be fair, the second worst on my team was Willie B.
Yeah, so fuck off.
He didn't do the best, but
The NASCAR is releasing their new bodies, chassis, whatever you want to call them, tomorrow, Wednesday, for all of you fools. So we'll see the new Mustang Camaro, and I don't know if Supra's coming or if it's still going to be a Camry. They look mean from the leaked footage. They look pretty fat
Really?
and mean. Yeah.
Oh.
This is where Dodge would thrive. Like, bring back Dodge, please.
True. They like them thick. Dodge likes them thick.
Like them thick. NASCAR's also coming to Rocket League. I probably said that like 4 times already.
Coming to what?
The Rocket League. They're having NASCARs in Rocket League.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Never really got into that game. I feel like I'd be a lot better at that game on PC.
It's a fun, mindless game.
So I played it on console, and I hit the struggle bus hard. I feel like I'd be a lot better on PC.
You just gotta play it in order to get better at it, honestly. We had Bobby. Bobby, that's the next piece of news.
Bobby Shmurda?
No. Lewis Hamilton won for Formula One. It was kind of an uneventful race. You know, there was points and times when it was, whoa, crazy, but nothing. It wasn't the most exciting race of the year, that's for sure.
Would you take Lewis Hamilton to the Bone Zone?
Did I take Lewis Hamilton to Bone Zone?
Would you take him to the Bone Zone?
He's a pretty attractive dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just we're on the same page. I just
Right?
want to make sure.
I feel like if I'm not a huge fan of when he puts it in braids.
I mean,
like
I'm
his
thinking
older
he's the best
hairstyles.
out of the series. Let's just be honest.
No, Danny Rick all day.
Really?
Yeah. Good personality. It's not about what the looks all the time.
Yeah, it is, dude. Fuck. What do you mean? They're celebrities. They don't have a personality.
I'm married with a kid coming. Talking about boning a Formula One driver. Anyway.
Just don't let the kid listen.
Right.
Or just wait many years. Many years. Be like, yo, I was hitting this shit when you were still in the womb.
Jesus.
This is
enough.
Peak.
We had a first time winner in IndyCar with Pato. Good old Pato award. His team boss said that if he won a race this year, he'd allow him to race a Formula One car for McLaren, which is pretty cool. Bobby Unser passes away at 87. He's a 3-time IndyCar champion, or IndyCar 8500 champion. I don't know if I think it was just old age past.
Yeah.
Natural stuff. And then the big thing that came out of today was that Penske and Porsche are teaming up for LMDH. I called that motherfucker. Shove it up your ass, Sean. So, yeah.
Good to know.
That's it for
I'm all for
racing.
shoving things up Sean's ass.
Racing news. Kind of besides winning the majors, it was kind of a mediocre, slow weekend. Nothing crazy happened except for, Ryan Blaney getting something shoved up his ass and spun. So.
No, that's what happens when you stick something up your ass and then start driving and just leave it up there. When he sticks an 8-footer up his ass and then tries to drive a race with it, this is what happens.
He did save it, but whatever. Before we get into... it's only been 10 minutes.
You realize that was like the worst time for me to pick him, right?
Yeah, it was.
Because now I'm just going to hate him for the rest of my life.
Of course you are.
Without any other evidence.
You've also been extremely lucky that Willie B's having a career year.
I know.
Because as soon as he gets like 24th first, the first time you're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy sucks.
No, I'm gonna ride out Willie B.
Here.
I'm gonna ride Willie B.
Okay. I'm having a girl.
Boy, wow, that was a fucking...
So.
That was a doozy of an announcement.
Rock on.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
Get ready to do the daddy-daughter dances. Get ready.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to be the best looking father there. Dapper as fuck.
Get ready to... You gonna teach her how to do cheerleading and shit?
No, she's going to be a race car driver. Wrestler. UFC fighter. Marksman.
She's not gonna be the girly girl.
No. I mean, she can be if she wants, but she'll try everything once. That's how I was raised. Try everything once.
Are you
Well,
the guy that
just
puts?
kidding.
Are you the guy that are you the father that's gonna sit out on the front porch just cleaning a weapon when she brings a boy home?
I'd like to think so.
With no like. We understand
But-
the intention,
but
but
I-
you're just there cleaning it. You
But
know?
I would like, I'd like to be more feared. Like I want to be feared prior to that, to where I don't even need to have the weapon out. Like they know I have the weapon, and
no,
they
you
know
should be
I
feared
am a
prior
weapon.
to that, and then when you meet them, you just compound it. Like
No,
if he
I'll
doesn't
just
piss his
open-
pants when he meets you, that's you didn't do a good enough job.
Right. Or maybe I'll just be like that cool dad. It's like, hey, don't be a dickhead. Treat my daughter nice, and I'll buy you dinner.
Yeah, and then that's when you come home one day and they're boning on the couch.
And then I shoot him in the face.
Because you were too cool.
And then I shoot him in the face.
See, no. You got a dickhead right from the...
Okay. Anyway. What do you got for movies? What do you got for movies?
I actually started watching a show last night. So I'm an anime guy.
Okay.
Now, for anybody that's going to give me shit about that, Pokemon is an anime. Dragon Ball Z is an anime. And so isn't fucking Avatar The Last Airbender. So if you say you don't like anime, fuck you. Because everybody's watched it at some point.
Except for older people.
Well, yeah, but that's just because I wasn't around. But my first dives in anime were the Pokemon and the old Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Gundam.
And Gundam, yeah. But I've since gone off into more elaborate things. One of them is one that's on Netflix, which usually Netflix animes fucking blow. But it was it's called Castlevania.
I've heard of that.
And
Is it good?
yeah, it's pretty good. The reason why I like it is because, you see, I never played the game, so it's based off the old 8-bit games.
Okay.
And so I don't know a lot of, like, the story. But so far, I've only watched... The first season's only 4 episodes. I really think they were just trying to kind of see where it was going to go. But then they got season 2 and 3.
How long are the episodes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
First season's really short. But then season 2 and 3 are 10. So must have got enough, and they're doing a 4th season. It's coming out soon. So must have got enough traction. But it's we've talked about this before. It's Dracula. It's Vlad the Impaler Dracula.
Which is the best kind of Dracula.
So, but it's not like Van Helsing. It's really cool because it talks about like the first 4 episodes. It's the first season. You really see the struggle between like Dracula, the forces of evil, then the church of the time period, like the Catholic Church, and then the monster hunters, which would be like the Van Helsings, but they're called a different name. So I'm a big fan so far. We'll see where it goes. Some of them kind of dwindle out. Maybe it stays good. Maybe it gets bad.
Yeah.
Who knows? But so far, first season, 7, 8.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Keeps you enticed, but not the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, because there's definitely some, some of my all-time favorite animes. Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, 2 of my favorites. My Hero, Academia. Those are the top 3, I think. I never got into Attack on Titan. Some people swear by that. It seems too fucking weird to me.
Yeah.
But, and then I guess Gundam. Gundam was a zinger.
Gundam will always be number 1.
But, yeah, if you gotta, because I know you're a Dracula.
I'm a Dracula fan.
Yeah.
I used to, growing up,
I don't mind watching subtitles
Like,
either, but this is all voiced over, so
it
it's
is?
kind of nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a wolf tattoo. Like, wolves are my favorite animal. That and, bald eagles, because #America. And so everyone's always like, oh, why don't you like vampires? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, favorite
Well,
mythical creatures.
Why don't you like werewolves? 'Cause they don't look like wolves. One.
Yeah.
In most things, they look like a chupacabra.
I love the fucking.
And vampires always have cool historical attachments.
I love when they
except
do that.
for freaking Twilight. Twilight's lame, but
yeah.
With Dracula Untold is literally Vlad the Impaler, which is the coolest thing ever.
I love when they go and like do a kind of a history. So you get like the ancient vampires involved, and that's why I like the Van Helsing show that they're doing on Sci-Fi. That they have on Netflix, because
Underworld does it.
It's going into like the lore of a like the vampire, and it's just nice because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of cool because it's like mysterious.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like that. Speaking of which, May 28th,
May 28th.
the second half of that Lucifer season drops.
Oh yeah, finally.
Get to meet Jesus.
Meet Jesus. Jesus.
It's actually
Christ.
God, but Jesus sounded funnier.
Yeah, it is God, and it's the Allstate guy,
Yeah,
which is kind of weird.
it is. I'm just gonna be in my head.
Not just
Click or call Allstate.
right. That's all. That's all I'm gonna see is just that man's voice and Allstate commercial. Nothing else.
Funny.
There's nothing else wrong with
What
it.
else has he done? Just Allstate commercials?
No, he's done like a few serious, like I think he's done crime stuff. What is this goddamn
Static?
Yes.
I don't know. It happened last week too. You didn't hear it in the voice in the playback.
No,
but
you didn't. But it was. I can hear it too much.
I wonder if it's just these.
They're cheap, so probably.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe that can. I don't know if that's the last one. That's the last one, right? Season.
I guess without speaking this close, we don't need them anymore.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It is supposed to be the last one.
All right, so hopefully they end that one on a banger. Because if they don't, ooh.
The first half's been kind of, meh.
They need to fuck. They need to get it over with and fuck. Honest to God, they've been blue balling me the whole fucking series. Wait, didn't they fuck once? They might have.
And he gave her power, or his powers to her.
Yeah.
The devil.
Power transferred through his nut.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Wild.
That one was
wild.
That one was kind of ridiculous.
So we're going back down to Disney in the end of in 2 weeks ish. For another like 4-day weekend or whatever. And and we're also going over to Universal to see like the Harry Potter world. So I was like, Tay, she's never seen Harry Potter. I was like, you gotta watch it. If we're going there, you have to watch it so you understand it, all the things. Because
I've never seen him either.
Nothing's gonna make sense to you. And the same thing happened when we were down in Disney 2 or 3 years ago, before she had watched any of the Star Wars movies. What is this? The only thing she knew was fucking R2-D2 and C-3PO. Everything
you
else.
know, like Darth Vader and Yoda.
I mean, obviously she knows of Darth Vader, but
right.
And then I forced her to watch all of them. She fell in love with Star Wars and now can't stop talking about Star Wars. And now she's doing the same thing with Harry Potter. Harry Potter's the bomb, and it's essentially Star Wars for wizards.
Yeah, but never.
There's always the chosen one who's like somewhat bad, but turns good or stays good or whatever.
You know what series I did want to watch? Because I don't have an interest really in Harry Potter. I mean, I'm sure they're good.
They're pretty lit, dude.
And if I watched them, I'd be satisfied. But the ones I'm actually interested in is The Lord of the Rings.
Have you not seen them?
No.
Also really good.
Yeah. So
really good.
I'm into that shit.
Those
so
are
really
long movies.
Yeah. Wow. That's good though.
Yeah, right. It keeps you. Yeah. But we just watched. Or we're halfway through. Okay. If you guys don't remember, I always complain about Taylor falling asleep halfway through movies, if not earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So she has this big problem where we can't finish a freaking movie in one night, which is the most frustrating goddamn thing ever.
She gets like a case of narcolepsy.
Yeah. So it's taken us 3 weeks to watch 4 movies because of that reason. So we're about a quarter of the way through Order of the Phoenix, which is the 5th out of 8. And
you can't, if you know you're going to fall asleep, you can't get comfortable.
see, that's my biggest thing. Like, that's why I love going to the movies, because I'm sitting up.
Because that's my thing. Like, Yes. No. I have rented a movie on my phone, laid in bed to watch it, fallen asleep, and never finished it, and then had to finish it the next day, and I get so pissed off at myself for doing that.
Yeah.
So I know if I'm going to do that, I got to try to kind of stay awake.
You have to watch a movie all the way through.
Or at least rent a movie if I know that I'm going to be up. Because I could feel if I'm going to be up, or if I lay down, the minute I lay down, if I kind of feel like a little sleepy already, I'm like, I'm not going to do it. Because then I'm just going to pass out. Yeah. Like I did it last night when I was watching Castlevania. I watched one episode, started watching the second one, passed out in the second episode, ran through the whole season, so I had to go back.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck, dude, I hate that.
Yeah. But overall, I think the series is probably one of my favorites. But that's like, there's a lot of nostalgia that's gone with it. We played the first movie, and I was like, I haven't seen this in 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
That is true.
It's like the
Especially
people,
seeing them as kids, too.
the people who grew up watching Star Wars, like the 70s Star Wars.
Watching the new one.
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, oh my God, that's my Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so insane. And I mean, I've seen it earlier than 20 years ago. I'm not, but it registers as, oh my God, it's 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's, for me, it's like an 8-9 series. There's a few things where it's like, all right, that was dumb, but that's in every movie and every series. So 8-9 for the full Harry Potter series.
When are we getting more fucking Transformers, dude?
We're not. It flopped because they came out at the wrong time, and some of the things that they put into it were dumb, and so it ruined it.
I do like Marvel, but I do hate them in the same sense that they've
ruined movies.
They ruined everything of that era. Like there was so much good shit that came out that
King
never,
Arthur.
Yeah,
King Arthur's the biggest go-to for that. It flopped.
Yeah,
I think one of my favorite movies of all time.
I don't think it was a bad movie. I think it's just like everybody was so like boner for Marvel movies that no other movie that came out they tried to compare it to a Marvel movie, and it was like no, it's of its own.
Yeah.
I saw. Actually, you know what I did see? I went this past weekend. I said to Dominique, I said, all right, Redemption. We're going to go see a movie, but you get to pick this time. We're not going to go watch Sonic the Hedgehog, even though I thought that was a good movie.
Okay.
So she picked this movie. I don't know. I'm assuming it's relatively new if it's still in theater. 4 Good Days. It's about drug addiction. It's got Mila Kunis in it. Better than I thought.
Okay.
A lot better than I thought. I'm like, oh, fuck, this movie's going to suck. Because it's just not my type of movie.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'll go watch it. It actually wasn't bad. It needed more edginess to it, though, I think, in my opinion. Because if you watch the movie...
Like it was just bland?
Well, Mila Kunis, drug addict, has been for 10 years or some shit.
Yeah.
Comes back to her mom. Her mom's like, no, get the fuck out of here. I'm not helping you again, because she's helped her in the past and got screwed over. She keeps relapsing. She's been to rehab 14 times or what. So she's just like, no, I ain't doing this. This last time, she's like, no, come on, you got to help me. She goes to the clinic. She detoxes. The doctor's like, look, I'm just going to cut to the chase. If we put you through regular rehab, you're not going to make it again. So we can give you this drug that blocks opiates from entering your system.
And she'll like vomit and shit, all that out.
Right. But then if she uses again, she won't get high. So it helps her quit.
Oh, it blocks that in that aspect, not as in as soon as it touches it, she'll vomit.
She has to be clean in order to get the shot.
Okay.
So she needs to be clean for a week to get the shot, but it's like very difficult for her because being clean for a week is like very impossible.
Yeah.
So she was living with her mother, and then there was these ups and downs of like she was having good days, bad days. She saw her kids. Her old ex, who she had the kids with, wanted her to bump some painkillers for him, so that was kind of like a mini like, woo, she tried to save a friend of hers, so she went back into the drug neighborhood again, and then come to find out she stole money from her mom, did get drugs, left for a couple days, got high, came back and said, oh, I'm ready for my shot. And then said, but I got high, so she needed the mother's piss to pass the drug test. She just wanted the shot anyway, knowing that the side effects are very bad if you get it when it's still in your system. So she got the shot anyway, with the drug still in her system. There was a scene of like panic because she didn't feel good. She went to the emergency room, and then it fast forwards like 4 months and everything's okay. And I was just like, there needed to be more.
That's also like a horrible way of being like, hey, it's okay if you do this.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I hate movies that do that.
That's what I said.
It'll work out.
I told Dominique, I said there needed to be more consequences for her doing that.
Yeah. That's
She spent a night in the ER, and you're good.
Some of this shit is why we have issues.
I was like, what the fuck?
No one ever has consequences.
There needed to be more. There needed to be more of a dramatic emphasis around maybe her relapsing, or there needed to be more of an emphasis around maybe her getting the shot when she was still. Like, there needed to be repercussions for what happened.
Yeah.
Like, she lied on a drug test, got the shot, and it could have killed her because it sent her into shock. She spent however long in the emergency room and then was fine. And I was like, yeah. But the end was kind of mysterious because she said something about, like, you never knew. The movie did a good job showing you how you never knew whether Mila Kunis's character was telling you the truth or not. Because the whole movie made you think that she was, and then at the end she said, actually, I did all of these things that you thought I was doing, because the mom was bugging out. The mom was very skeptical of every move she made. Who you talking to? What are you doing? Trying to protect her. And then finally at the end, the mom was like, no, you know what? No, she's been doing really good. I'm going to trust her. And then it comes out as like, no, you were actually right this whole time. So that was kind of nice. And then at the end, she said something about she has to get the shot every month.
Okay.
So it was coming up on her month to get the shot. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to go in. I'm going to go in after the weekend because I'm going to watch the kids or something. And then there's this like long pause of the mother's like, are you going to relapse? You know what I mean? And then that was it. And I was like, fuck. Could have been pretty good. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
6-7.
6-7.
But for all you drama, it was a drama. I don't think it was like a chick flick or anything. It was like a drama.
Yeah.
Even though I was the only guy in there. But, you know.
I mean, that makes sense for that type of movie, though.
Whatever.
Honestly.
The one movie theater etiquette, the one fucking bitch next to me had her phone out and screen brightness just maxed the fuck out. And was like moving it around and was like holding it like we're sitting over to the left, and she's like it literally looked like she was just doing this and holding her screen to me and Dominique with the screen on. And I looked over and I'm like, can you fucking shut it off? Yeah, like, what the hell, man? But
that's annoying. I hate people. Just stop being a scumbag and
honestly
watch the movie. My favorite is when when we used to go on the discounted Tuesdays.
Yeah.
You'd have people show up 10 minutes late and they'd have their flashlights on.
Oh, to like see what's going on?
Yeah. This is our seat. This is our seat. This is our seat.
Yeah, are you that blind?
Ma'am, we're 15 minutes into this movie.
The floor is lit up.
Right. Literally. It's lit for you to see where you have to go.
Yeah, I don't.
It's also not dark enough in there to not see.
No, especially not with the movie on the big screen.
No.
Like, you could see.
Stupid.
I don't know. But, yeah. So, that was... I had something else Fuck. Oh, I wanted to talk about... Did you see the... They rolled out Phase 4, speaking of Marvel?
Yes. And there was kind of an explanation on Killmonger and Black Panther.
I was gonna say, what do you think about that?
I haven't seen it yet.
I was, what do you think about them doing a second one with him dead?
They have to. They announced it. They can't just not do it. They've announced it and committed to it.
I don't like it.
But this is the thing. They're not recasting him. They're giving it to his sister. Which is fine. Like, that's the only way you could have done that.
Yeah.
And presumably it's going to be like he's either dead or retired, and he's just like, I'm doing a king thing, so you're the Black Panther now.
I just hope they do it justice, that's all. Because the first one was really good.
Yeah.
And he did a very good job in all the movies. So if they flop the second one, your boy's going to be annoyed.
Well, I mean, we've already started talking about the flops that are coming with Marvel. They've busted. They're done.
Yeah.
They're on the downward spiral.
Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier sucked.
Not great.
Sucked. Madongas. Are they doing a Captain America movie off of that one? Because I fucking hope not.
I don't think so. I haven't heard.
The fans are like, I want it, I want them. I don't. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
That's it. Captain America's done. They've got their show done. Move on. Give us other content, please. Which is where like the Immortals come in.
Yeah, I kind of want more of the outside shit.
Yeah.
Give me a Ghost Rider. I don't want a Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
I do. Love that show. Movie.
I mean, it was good, but you need a new one.
Yeah.
Give me a fresh take on
there's
it.
rumors of a new Fantastic Four.
That they said that there was in the Phase 4 rollout. They just didn't give a date.
Okay. No cast yet, right?
Not that I know
So,
of, but I know
I've
they
seen-
talked about Krasinski.
Yeah.
Or
John
Krasinski.
Krasinski and his wife, Emily Blunt.
Oh,
Um,
that would I mean, that's,
it would be perfect because they both fit the characteristics of
yeah, they really
of them perfectly,
they really do.
and they're in love, so it's easy. It's gonna be easy for them. Don't make the Thing look like the Thing from the newest rendition of Fantastic Four.
Oh, the one with Miles Teller.
Yeah. Like he was the only good part of that movie.
Yeah.
The rest of them sucked. I didn't mind the first Fantastic Four. I didn't mind like the way he looked. I didn't mind the way why can't I think of his name?
Michael Chiklis.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm saying it was Captain America before Captain America. Chris Evans, the way he looked as
Human Torch.
Human Torch. Jesus. That's what I was trying. They all looked fine, so just do that.
Yeah, I mean you can modernize the Thing a little more because in the older movie, like it was clearly
Right.
like it was good for the time, but
Just don't go overboard with it like they did.
well, they did a good job with the Hulk. I
Right.
think
Yeah.
like the Hulk from you remember the old early 2000s Hulk
The neon green one.
was monstrous, like unnecessarily monstrous. I think they just did a good job.
No, he was awesome. Eric Bana.
Ugh, I fucking hated that movie.
Eric Bana should have stayed the Hulk. Just saying.
I mean, yes, but I hated the movie.
Yeah. No, it sucked. With the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sucked. But Eric Bana is a better actor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's just more badass than. I
And
guess
I know-
the Hulk's not supposed to be badass.
Yeah, but
No.
even the
I just hate
even the newest
Let's
like what they did with Hulk in the like I get
I
it.
I didn't like that at all.
I get it because they did it in the comic books too.
It sucked.
But it wasn't like that wasn't what the majority of Hulk in the comic books was not the smart Hulk.
Right.
It was like its own little like you had the Hulk and then they did like their own little side piece about him where he did that. And it's like you went with that one instead of sticking with the main. You should have stuck with the main.
Yeah.
Like I did not like giving the Hulk a personality.
Yeah, let the Hulk be the Hulk, please.
You would have been better off giving Bruce Banner more control of it.
Right.
Than making
And
him be
being
the
able
same
to
person.
Pop out whenever.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I didn't like that.
Agreed. That was kind of annoying.
Because it was
And he became an annoying like prick.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. He was just there for like comedic relief, and it's like that's not what the Hulk does.
Yeah. In other news, our table is ready. So over there, just needs to be put together. For transporting purposes, it was not. I had to take it apart. It's going to be pretty cool. It's a little bit longer than this, a little bit skinnier. But it's good color, and it'll be cool for us to put more stuff on. Racy and movies related. So if you have like action figure or something, bring it over. We'll throw it on there for movies and stuff.
I got a bunch of shit, dude. I got old Transformers. I got fucking.
Oh, dude.
I still have all the old shit we used to play with, dog.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe bring over
I
a
got old
Transformer.
Bionicles.
And we'll just put like everything that we possibly can there. I might get like a sword and put it on there. Because why not?
I got my old Bionicles. I'll have to pull them out and like put one together.
Yeah.
Because it's all kind of in pieces.
It'll be lit. And we'll just be a crazy podcasting group.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. My nap hoggers. You want to hear what fucking happened to my car?
Is that why you're driving your mom's?
Yes. First of all, Barnard's has a red Cruise that's on their website, but there's no pictures of it, and I didn't see it in the lot. So my thought is they just got it.
Sold? Or
They
year?
just 2018.
So it's my style.
13.9.
It's not bad.
No, if I put 2 down.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's
Just
got 20.
red.
Fire truck red.
Yeah, they don't look that good in red.
No, but
It is what it is.
it's one of those things where, like, I'm better dealing with them than I am going to, like, Bob Johnson.
Well, duh. Your dad works there.
Yeah. But, so, I'm really,
Got to get that Tim Barnard special.
I'm going to go give him a talk Thursday and see what's up with that. Because I don't even think it's there yet. Or if it is, they're doing their service on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, like, fresh.
Anyway, what happened to your car?
So, oil change. I needed an oil change. We do all of our own oil changes, especially on the older vehicles. The newer ones my dad takes in, but the older ones they're easy, so we do those. So I pull it in the garage, and I put a new set of tires on it October. Well, no, when was my insurance up? September last year. Ran them through the winter, springtime. Like, they're radials, so you just do front to back. So I'm like, let me throw them on the back. The front one's on the back, and then just rotate them real quick. Right? Because I'm starting to get this, like, my steering wheel was, first of all, every time I brake, I get this fucking nasty, like,
oh, God.
So, but I've had it for a while, so I always assumed, because I changed, when I first got the vehicle, it had been sitting for a while, the back brakes were seized up. So I completely did rotor, brake pad, caliper in the back. The front ones were still fine.
Well, let's be honest, you didn't do it.
I assisted.
Mm-hmm. You probably handed them with something, and then you're like, all right, I'm
It's
going to
actually It's actually not bad. If I had to do it on my own, I could, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So, the front ones weren't bad. They actually just kind of had to be cleaned up a little bit, and they were fine. But I think what had happened, my thought was, at least at the time, I don't know anymore, but is that the rotor in the driver's side front was kind of warped a little bit. So if you applied the brake, it would kind of shake.
Because it wasn't hitting it evenly.
So, because it only really happened at higher speeds.
Okay.
So I chalked that up to being like, whatever. But then what I noticed is my fucking steering wheel was, it almost looked like it was out of alignment. Like, with straight up, my steering wheel was crooked to keep it straight.
Okay.
And if I straighten the wheel out, I'm fucking going off to the right. And not like drifting a little bit. I mean, I'm sending it into the trees. Yeah. So I pull the tire off the one front side, and it's a little like they're not bare, but it's worn in spots, and like it's kind of worn weird. So it's a front wheel drive car or whatever. So I put the back ones in the front. But then when I'm taking, it has aluminum lug nuts, which for anybody that changes tires knows that if you don't get a socket to fit it absolutely perfect, it starts to bend the aluminum, and then it gets jammed in the socket.
Yeah.
So the trick is, like, you just kind of leave it on the stud and then just take a hammer and kind of knock it loose. So when I did that, the tire was still on the like assembly, and the front passenger side wheel started like shaking. So my dad was looking at it, and he's like, and he grabbed the rim and he pushed it in and pulled it out like side to side, and the whole thing,
like, the axle was going side to side?
No, well, because it's the front suspension.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So the whole assembly is like shifting. So he got underneath it, and I was doing that, and he's like, oh, that's not good. So I'm losing either a steering rack, which would explain the rattling and the shaking, or I have lower control arms gone on both sides. So that's either, hit a bump hard enough and then the wheel flips out.
Right.
So it was pretty fun to find out, because I mean I put miles on that thing. I mean, I'll go, I think it's like if I go from here to my work, and then occasionally to see Dominique, a tank of gas will last me a week, and I set the odometer and it's about 350 miles ish that I can go. Just kind of, that's not highway. That's not any official calculation. That's just from the time I fill it to when I drive normally throughout a week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll blow through a 3,000-mile oil change in like 2 months. So, I mean, I put some miles on it. So, it's like for that to happen is probably not that good. So, it's currently jacked up on stands in the garage, and we're going to see. It's still in good shape. It's only got 107 on it. and the body is not like there's nothing wrong with it really. The oil's changed. The tires are relatively new. I think if we fix the front suspension, I'm half tempted to wave goodbye before it gets bad, and then I'm stuck with it. Because right now I could probably no, because they won't give me
like a jack shit.
Yeah. So right now I know I can get at least $1,500 out of it.
Yeah.
If I clean it up nice, because it does. I'm not gonna bullshit anybody either. There's a small leak in the top of the gas tank by the sending unit, but it doesn't send the check engine light off because it's not like keep gas in it. Don't let it go empty. Right when it gets close to empty, just fill it. That keeps the light off. It's fine. You know, little tricks here and there you learn. But anyway.
Oh God.
So it's just before that maybe becomes an issue. Like, because my thing is like I don't have a lot of money, right? Because I'm paying for school, I'm paying loans off, and whatever. So I don't want to keep fixing it, dumping $500 in, running it for 5 months. Something else breaks, dumping another 500 into it.
Yeah.
You know, because if the sending unit goes because it's rusted out, then that's the unit alone is 500. It's probably 7-8 by the time you drop the tank out, and it's like I don't want to I'll get a new one.
Yeah.
For relatively cheap, I could probably get this around $250 a month. It's not bad.
No, that's pretty cheap.
I just have to find the right one, and I have to pull the trigger because I'm being a puss boy about it.
Of course you are.
Because I've been looking, and I'm like, why do I not want to go talk to somebody about this? I'm like, I wish that thing would last longer. It's not. So I'm like, fuck it.
Great.
Because before I get no. This is for extra effect.
Oh my God.
Before I get my high country truck, I'm going to need something in between because your boy's going to be a while before he gets that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The piece of shit car I have ain't going to last.
No.
So that's the long-winded my not progress. My car's fucked.
Car's fucked. If you guys couldn't tell, this is kind of been one of those episodes where we're just kind of like bleh. He came in looking like he got smacked in the face. I've been tired. It's been a crazy week.
I just had a crazy masturbation session before I came over. That's all. Tired me out a little bit. I had to use my other hand because I'm ambidextrous. You get that? You get that joke? Ha 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 ha. Cue laugh track. Ha 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 ha. All right. See, that's how you know it's bad when I'm making jokes like that. I think it's funny. So that's what we need to.
Anyway,
that's what I need to go.
Make sure you guys, if you guys want one, let me know. We'll get you hooked up.
Dude,
thank you to what?
We should do team condoms.
No, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you, Falcon, for cranking out as many. That was horrible choice of words.
Thanks, Falcon, for cranking them out for us. I appreciate it.
Creating all of our beautiful liveries and making us pretty on the racetrack. You're the best. Next week, we also might have a new wall thing going up. Eric made us, like, not trophies, but they're, like, certificates saying what place we were in per race. So we're gonna have a trophy wall.
Oh, there you go.
Of everything. So like our first place, second place, all that kind of stuff. Not entirely sure I'm gonna hang them yet, but we'll make it happen. I have frames coming for them. Only podiums or better. So none of the.
I thought you were gonna say OnlyFans.
That too. I have one. Just kidding. Again, thanks everybody.
We're gonna make a podcast OnlyFans.
For supporting us all the time. Doge is killing it. Fuck you, Shep.
We're not going there. It's too late now.
It's gonna fund the racing team.
It's too late now. Why would I fucking buy into it now?
Because I told you to do it when you were at 5 cents.
Well, I know that, but I can't change the fact that I didn't. So
no, but don't come at us about it.
I didn't.
You did.
I did once.
And you were wrong. So
okay. Still yet to be determined, but okay.
It's not. You've seen how much money we've made.
I'm just. We'll see. I'm just observing. That's all.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all again. Hopefully next week we'll come back with a little more energy and a little more oomph. We love you.
Fuck you, LeBron James.
Goodbye.